Good evening, the Tuesday edition of Sports Night. I'm Anne-Marie Burt. There will be Deacons versus Chargers for the Men's Goddard Enterprises Limited Senior Knockout Volleyball Championship this Sunday. Playing at Oldbury in St. Philip last night, Flow Deacons in the first semi-final game defeated Foundation United at 22-25, 25-20, 25-20, 25-23. While in the second game, Chargers enjoyed a three-set victory over Cormier, winning at 25-15, 25-23, 25-22. In this first semi-final match, it's Foundation United closer to the screen up against Flow Deacons, and a powerful slam by Akeem Mears goes out of bounds to give Foundation the point. Deacons bounced back immediately after Kadeem Morris miscued his spike set by Paul Doughty. Foundation, however, got the better of Deacons in the first set thanks to some good teamwork, which eventually saw Doughty setting up Darian Seal with the perfect spike, hitting the defense and deflecting out of bounds as Foundation edged Deacons 25-22. Deacons came back in the second set with a bang, wasting no time as Akil Oxy spikes it down the middle to claim the point. But Foundation kept the battle on, Shamar Bishop with a spike into the Deacons wall and out of bounds. Foundation had a 4-point lead at one stage, 17-13. Seal here with another powerful spike to give Foundation the point. But it was Deacons who take the second set at 25-20 to level the game at 1-all. The third set saw both teams fighting for the lead, but it was who wanted it more. Oxy delivers the unplayable, which leaves Doughty scattered all over the court. Deacons will go on to take the third set at 25-20, proving a little too much for Foundation as they enter the fourth set with a 2-1 lead. And the fourth set saw Deacons maintaining the pressure as they go on to take the game 3-1 and be the first to advance to the finals with a 25-23 four-set victory over Foundation United. To the second semi-final between Cormier in the blue and yellow up against Chargers. Ashan Jordan joined first blood to give Chargers the point as the ball deflects off the wall and out of bounds. Chargers wasted no time amounting the points, showing resistance in their defense to match their attacking skill. Jordan with a dink, which comes off Robert Andrews, and out it goes. Cormier showed a little fight of their own. Mark Lewis with his first spike and fails, but upon his second attempt, he splits the defense of Chargers to gain the point. Cormier, overshadowed by the defending champs, Chargers still had a point to prove. Lovell with a spike which breaks the wall of Chargers to give Cormier another point. But it was Chargers who controlled most of the game, advancing to the finals with a 25-15, 25-23, 25-22 victory over Cormier to face Deacons this Sunday. Now, Pakistan enjoyed a 20-run win in their opening Independence Cup T20 against the World 11 in today's match at the Gaddafi Stadium in Lahore. Babar Azam top scored with 86 in Pakistan's total of 197 for 5 in their 5 overs.
Someone would have done him good. Gone! That's a good shot. Oh, such a good shot. That's into the gap. What a strike. Babar Azam.
Now. And now he should get at least 50 odd. What a shot. What a shot.
Bowling.
Nicely done. 50 up. Second 50 in T20 internationals for Babar Azam.
That's a biggie. The first one maybe. Into the stands.
That's up in the air and almost another very good try. That spot in his bowling arm. That's gone up in the air. Will this go all the way? It is, I think. Here he goes, and it's a chance. This will be out. Spanked. What a finish by Pakistan.
Now, the former West Indies skipper Darren Sammy batted at number 8 and he top scored with 29 with 3 sixes and a 4. His captain Faf du Plessis also got 29 in the World 11 score of 177 for 7 for Pakistan to win by 20 runs. Now, Manchester United enjoyed a 3-0 win over Brazil in Group A of today's Champions League action. Fellaini netted first for Man U in the 35th minute, backed up by Romelu Lukaku in the 53rd and Marcus Rashford in the 84th. We go back now to some cricket news. Royal Combine Youth defeated Stuart Williams Combine Stars by 5 wickets when the two sides clashed at Gall Hill in St. John for the David Thompson Memorial T20 Cricket Tournament. Combine Stars batted first and scored 133 in 19 overs, with Travis Shepherd top scoring with 45. Jamal Holder was the pick of the bowlers. He took 3 for 16. Here's Damien Best.
Combine Stars batting against Royal Combine Youth. 31-run partnership between David Roger and Devon Dawson. Roger giving the full toss, the rightful treatment. That's 4 runs. Dawson's contribution in that opening stand was only 6. Clean bowled by Jamal Holder, looking to go down the ground. 31 for 1. Roger, though, was still brimming with confidence. Excellent square drive, not a man move. Jameer Blair was the new batsman in, but Roger sold him up the river. Yes, no, maybe so. Run out for 11. 49 for 2 now. Sheldon Blaze was in and out in a hurry. Caught that long on for a duck. That made it 50 for 3. Then Jonathan Brathwaite getting the prize scalp of Roger. LBW for 25. 50 for 4. Hold your horses. There was another twist. Kenny McCollin caught behind for a duck. 50 for 5. Travis Shepherd came in and started to work on stabilizing the innings. 1 bounce and over the head of Cadogan. His partner Kadeem Cummins got over enthusiastic on what was clearly just a single. Direct hit. Run out for 3. Captain Roderick Holder only visited the crease briefly. Knocked over by Jamal Herwood for a duck. 69 for 7. Runs needed for Combine Stars. Shepherd, textbook through point, but he was running out of partners. Godfrey Green playing across the line. LBW for no score. 74 for 8. In between the carnage, a bright spark. Shepherd going big. 6 over long off. Andre Evelyn in at number 10. Well, he was well caught by Sean Smith of Cadogan for 6. Then Shepherd, the last man to fall, bowled by Holder for well played 45. Combine Stars 133 all out.
Now, in reply, Holder returned to score 43 and lead Royal Combine Youth to 137 for 5 in 19 overs as they won by 5 wickets. Shepherd led the bowling in a losing effort, taking 3 for 19. Local female rally navigator Tammy Lashley is broadening her horizons in motorsports. The Bajan marshal and navigator, who has tasted success on the local scene, is now looking to branch out. Sean Green has her story.
This is what female Barbadian navigator Tammy Lashley will be experiencing at the Clear Stages Rally in Ireland come next week. After starting the Subcross Rally Company just 2 years ago, after expressing an interest in being a local marshal, Tammy Lashley now has her eyes on a bigger prize. The current marshal and navigator desires to be the first female World Rally Champion co-driver from Barbados. After gaining some experience in New Zealand recently, Tammy spoke to Cbc Sports just ahead of her departure to Ireland.
And we do apologize for the audio in that story. We're going to tell you a lot more about Tammy coming up once we get it rectified. Now, and still to come after the break, the U.S. Open champion Sloane Stephens is still celebrating. Now, this year's Barbados Independent Surfing Festival is anticipated to be even bigger and better, with a wide range of events added to the action-packed weekend of activities. Here's what there is in store. There is something for everyone when the Barbados Independent Surf Festival hits the Soup Bowl at Bathsheba November 3rd to 5th. With a purse of $15,000, $10,000 for the men and $5,000 for the women, there will be a lot more to do than just riding the waves.
We're going to have a pro surfing event, which is going to be the Hyundai Independence Pro, men and women's. We're going to be having a junior event, which is going to be the Iron Grom finals. This is going to be for kids, both boys and girls, from under 16 going down to as young as the under 10s. We are going to be having the well appreciated bikini contest. It's always asked for every year, so we'll be bringing it back again to the beach this year. We will also having a small music festival. We want to kind of incorporate the music that has pretty much shaped local surfing here and try to expose it to our visitors who are coming in. And a couple of the auxiliary items that we'll be having. We're having a kids fun zone for the families who are bringing young kids to the beach with jumping tents and whatnot onto the beach. And finally, we'll be promoting a surfing village, which should have within it expose of some of our sponsors. Some we're going to name here today, plus a little bit more. Plus there should be some food, local food inside, and some other interesting activities.
Fully endorsing the festival is the Barbados Olympic Association, and with surfing added as a discipline for the 2020 Olympic Games, given the current standards of our surfers, there is much hope for medals.
We have some very young surfers who are doing very well in the world, and in the Americas they are highly ranked among the surfers within the Americas, as I mentioned. And this gives the BOA an interesting opportunity for medals. Not only we have 3 games coming up in this quadrennial: the Central American and Caribbean Games in Barranquilla, Colombia next year in 2018. It's also on the Pan American Championships Pan American Games in Peru in 2019, and then on to the games, the Olympic Games in Japan in 2020. And I'm pretty sure that for these 3 games we will have a number of surfers in our delegation.
The Independence Surf Pro is expected to attract surfers from around the world, with strong contingents expected from neighboring Trinidad and Tobago and Jamaica, tackling the waves alongside the likes of the island's elite. Anne-Marie Burke, CBC Sports. Now here are some of the events happening tomorrow, September the 13th. The West Indies will take on Ireland in a one-off one-day international that starts around 4 p.m. And the BABA quarterfinal knockouts bounce off tomorrow at Bellevue from 6:30 p.m. And of note, the story on our navigator Tammy Lashley will come tomorrow, so you just hear of her exploits as she heads to Ireland. Now that's our show for tonight. I'm Anne-Marie Burke. Do have a good one.
You're watching CBC TV 8 in beautiful Barbados.